EA
34.
Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is fielded at the goal line, and he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Luck on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Luck. He'll get that one complete to Connor.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Right, let me go back to my
call. That a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 2nd and 9, Luck. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Man, get this nigga Simmons.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Luck. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
They ain't got no dude named Simmons. I haven't played him yet.
10, his throw incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
This nigga tired. Timeout still not working.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Screen pass to Connor. And some room to work. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Screen pass on 3rd down.
Screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that again.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. James Washington, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. But this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You'll get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
You about the season pass?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 4 catches, 115 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls in.
They tell you
It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Texans football to start quarter 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
That's complete to his running back, Connor. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Texans scoop it. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
We gonna shut you down.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back down the field. And still a lot of football to be played this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to look forward to.
And wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure that they know where we are right now. excellent focus.
Pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here.
Yo, what up, dude?
No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A very good return there, giving him an even 20 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, their first place looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to reach the field for the wild card and or divisional round. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Locke. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again. Locke. Throwing the out route and complete. That's counter. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Luck now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. From the red zone now, Locke. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's taken on the 25. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Lott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing is Lott. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might...
That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Fielded at the 33. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Singletary to get the drive started. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 2nd and 5 now. Luck looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Block on 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, it's Luck. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. First carry for James Conner, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Conner. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Conner on 1st down, able to take this one forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 24, Luck. His throw caught right around the 6. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 6 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A toss play to Chubb. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
That's caught inside the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Now Mahomes over the middle, complete. It's Reese. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Nick Chubb, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Will you win it?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah. I just started winning fourth quarter.
He gears up to lead this offense again. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't even save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right.
On 4th down, Locke. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, Locke. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Locke throwing again. He's got a man. That's Marshall. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a draw play. This is counter. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, Locke. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll get that one complete to Conner. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
On Sunday. 52, Mark 52.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Back to throw. 7 yards there and a first down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving the...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Luck. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Lock. And Marshall's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the...
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Hey, the Chiefs tried to fuck me over. I was up 28-14. These niggas came back. And we went to overtime.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Houston, the win is their 8th on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Welcome to the NFC East, Justin. That's what happened. Get on the roll, and that shuts you down.
This nigga out for 15 weeks. Goddamn.
Who else for 15 weeks?
Ellis Moody.
Come on, bro. These niggas came out from the goal line off his audible when it's like a get the fuck out of here. You can't do that. They run the motherfucking cotton phase on me.